Thank you. Good evening, fellow members, guests. Certainly, you know someone who had a hard time getting his or her messages across in a presentation, don't you? We know how awful is this. And due to this, I'm going to show you how to outstand in your presentations. As a result, I want you to feel happier because people will be listening to you. I want you to feel successful because you look like an expert. And I want to make you feel freedom once you spend less time worrying about your presentation. Okay, but what to expect about my speech with title PPT? Any guess what is PPT?
Presentation.
Yeah.
Trick. PowerPoint trick.
Come on. Yeah. PPTs, powerful presentations techniques. And how I develop this content for you. For to present this, I divided in 3 main points. The first one, making presentations without PowerPoint. The second, persuade strategies. And the third, influence of the body text. Starting with the first, here we have the front page, and I would like to know which century we are. Can it? 21st. So we are in the 21st century, and why are you keeping so loyal to use PowerPoint for presentations? How many tools we have available on internet? Good tools. And we keep loyal to use PowerPoint. And I confess that I was one of loyal people that only used PowerPoint, but I tried and I left my comfort zone to try Prezi, that is this you are seeing here. And Prezi is a free tool available on the internet with amazing functions. It's self-explanatory. Of course, they will try to sell you a premium package. And all you see here today, I did using Prezi. And the reason I choose Prezi, you understand later, and as well in the second point and at the end. To explain the second point, I want to start with a quote from Jerry Wiseman, who said, "Persuasion is the art for which all business present must be prepared." So when you are here, you want to persuade someone. You want to influence them with your content. And a result from a research shows that here we have a table with some lists here, and 73% of the people agree that sharing facts influence them, keep attention on your project, as well as offering them a solution, sharing ideas, telling them a story, and changing their perceptions. This strikes attention, keep them looking to you. But of course, only this, using this, you will not succeed. You also have to pay attention in the other side, things that annoys your presentation. Here we have, could be cliche of course, that 62% of the people agree that the speaker who reads slides, it's awful. We know that. But we keep doing this. Why? We know that read slides, people, oh, come on, they are reading slides, then send me later the presentation, I'll read them in my home. Why I keep here paying attention? And this, it's awful, and we need to pay attention. And the third main point here, I want to make an experience here. Why an experience? Because when I learned about this, I got surprised. And the experience here is easy. I want to make you read 2 slides, and then you got me your feeling about this. The second.
I will not read this.
Who notes any difference between the reading?
The first one was much shorter.
Yeah.
Less is more.
The first one is easier to read. And so that's the influence. Absolutely, we can see that using uppercase letters makes our reading difficult. So avoid using them, it's better for us. This is something that I never noticed until studied. And if you want to emphasize something, then increase the point letter or embolden the words. And to summarize here, what the main 3 points says is that the presentation we are very used to seeing only PowerPoint presentations. If you want to call attention, pay attention, make people look at you, try something new. Try something different that they are used to see. And that's the reason I choose Prezi. We are all here used to see just PowerPoint presentation. And the presentation is not enough. We have to have a good content, but a good content that are interest for the audience, not for me. I need to bring a new way to them, trying a new solution, a new idea, and offer them more than that. And of course, paying attention and the things that annoys them, like I'm reading here and oh come on, I will look at my stores here and do whatever other things. And the end with the way we write in the presentations. As you could see, using uppercase make things worse. So pay attention on it, and I invite you to leave your comfort zone and try new technology. Thank you.
Very good, Francisco, very good. I really must learn this. I really hate PowerPoint, man. PowerPoint sucks. So the last speaker of the night for the prepared speech is a friend of mine called Giselle. And tonight she will talk about investments, trading, and retirement. Such a young girl.